down. Here comes Larry Canada. Canada nailed by Donnie Shell.
Donnie Shell, the guy who hits like a linebacker.
Griffin upset with a beautiful tackle by Donnie Shell, the safety, coming up to fill in that hole, and he just cartwheeled Keith Griffin. The gain will be less than a yard. That's a tough play for a defensive back. The Redskins brought their off lineman across, and 31 comes in there, gets through those big offensive linemen, and just upset Griffin, stopped him in his tracks. Second down and about 9.
The Pittsburgh Steelers are not standing still. They continue to change and improve. Hustle and hit. The Steelers were playing basic defense. Pittsburgh hammered Earl Campbell into submission.
Kansas City's improvising was good for 21 points, but late in period 3, some faulty ball handling led to the Chiefs' undoing. Number 31, Donnie Shell, carried it in. It was the one big play Pittsburgh needed to ice away the persistent Chiefs. It was a pretty important moment for Donnie Shell. Shell's touchdown was the clincher in Pittsburgh's 27-24 win.
Donnie Shell has been deeply criticized for the past few weeks. He's been playing hurt, and he's been criticized by the Steelers fans. He's been all over the field tonight. He comes up with the interception.
I tell you, they can criticize him all they want. I think that young man is one of the best. He hits like a linebacker, tremendous hitter, marvelous position player, great hands, and there you see what he is.
For blockers, has a few at the 40.
The heart, the soul, and the legs of the Los Angeles Rams offense belong to running back Eric Dickerson. But on Sunday, his body belonged to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Since Dickerson accounts for the bulk of the Rams offense, it figures that if you stop him, you stop L.A. The Steelers did just that, limiting number 29 to just 49 yards on 23 carries. The Browns have lost their magic of recent years. As a result, they occupy the cellar of their division. Against arch-rival Pittsburgh, Brown quarterback Brian Sipe set a single-game team record for futility by throwing 6 interceptions. 3 to Steelers safety Donnie Shell, number 31.
Football. And the Steeler has the ball. Donnie Shell. Jack Ham was all over Mike Barber. And what an opportunistic player he is. He will get that football out of there.
Ferragamo all set to pass again. Throws downfield, intended for Henry Ellis. Incomplete. Knocked out of bounds there by the veteran and Donnie Shell.
That's where your receiver, like Henry Ellis, you want to go back to Ferragamo and say, get the ball there a little quicker. The seam is open. I need it sooner, or else I might be decapitated by number 31, Donnie Shell, who's one of the deluxe hitters in the game. And that's what happens here. He has it for a moment, and bingo. He was fumbling it because he knew Shell was coming over to clock him.
Donnie Shell, the 11-year veteran from South Carolina.
Pittsburgh defensive backs like number 31, Donnie Shell, love to share the load. Whether coming up to contain a sweep or reacting to the ball and pinning a receiver in his tracks.
Pittsburgh's tenacious defenders have long memories. From the four corners of the gridiron they came, each bearing his own personal grudge.
Pittsburgh a 31-17 advantage. Oilers ball. First down at the Pittsburgh 27. 2 minutes and a half remaining. Intercepted. Donnie Shell at the 30. Might go all the way. Only Castor to beat. And Castor saves the touchdown at the 18-yard line. And Donnie Shell getting a little petroleum down there. He ran out of gas. Ken Stabler very dejected. Did not throw a good pass. Did not see Donnie Shell. Donnie just read the play beautifully, waited for it, stepped in front of the receiver, and then he tried to step it out. But big Rich Castor down there, Donnie tried to sidestep him. He got him. Let's look at the receiver as he cuts inside. And right here, right side of your picture, Donnie Shell just stepping in front of Renfro. That's the kind of safety play, the kind of defensive play that Pittsburgh has done so well over the years. They are tough. They are awfully tough to beat. Shell's 16th career interception and by far his longest return.
Elway was sacked 4 times, completed only 1 of 8 passes, and threw a drive-ending interception. But Pittsburgh was not about to let this victory fall from their grasp. They won 27-21 as turnovers and timely plays on defense once again came to their rescue. They do it on fumbles. They do it with interceptions. They even win by simply stealing the football. Somehow this year's Steeler team has found the right formula for success.
Does a great job of getting open on this play, and that's a perfect pass, right on the money. You can see him struggling here. Look at that. He's having trouble running full speed. Woodruff just comes up and steals the football right there, absolutely strips it away from him. And Donnie Shell there to pounce on that football.
Blackledge back to the air. There's Carlos Carson. Oh, close to interference, but none is called on Donnie Shell as Carson did what's called a fade on the far sideline and tried to get behind Donnie Shell.
Is that offensive defensive interference?
The question is, where's his right hand and when was it put on him?
Yeah.
That we couldn't see. The official was right there. Apparently not.
But that Donnie Shell, as great a player as he is not supposed to cover Carlos Carson. Not on that play. He reacted to that play when he saw the ball going out there, but he was not primary coverage on that.
81 Russ Francis. Full blitz, safety blitz. Wagner all over Grogan. Tries to get it off to Francis, incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Veteran safety Donnie Shell, number 31, had 2 interceptions that thwarted Bengals scoring drives and helped force the game into overtime.
Rob Carpenter, quick ball. Sensational play, get to Williams to throw. Deflected, intercepted by Donnie Shell. Out of bounds at the 15. A deflected pass, and Shell has his 7th of the year.
Williams, I'm sure, terribly disappointed at this pass. Joe Green up in front. It looked like that ball just skipped off of his hand to the outside, and Shell alertly picks it off. That's what, his 8th interception? 7th interception of the year. But Donnie Shell certainly coming up with one of his biggest plays of the 1980 season.